tennis one's a pretty standard shot, and the spring picture I could live with
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
and the reaction could live without as well.
So it sounds like we have 2 votes. 2 votes for this one in third. Only 1 vote for this. So
I'm fine with that.
you're okay with that?
Yeah, I think they're both have some very strong images, and this is a tighter edit, and I'm cool with that.
Okay. All right. So first, second, third, honorable mention.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Awesome. Okay. We have one more little category. We will get these posted here real quick. But we're going to do best of show. So it's the best. We pulled the winning single from each of those categories and the winning stories. So let me get those loaded up here, and then we can call it a night.
No, come on, we want to keep going.
Don't you have another contest?
12 hours isn't enough for you?
Well, I just got a text that says I'm supposed to be in Arkansas at dawn tomorrow. So,
Oh no.
Sorry, that's what I've been dealing with on the phone. Is it was looking like it was coming right at Jackson, so we had to make sure we were covered there.
I'll take everything you learned about seeing these tornado pictures and use it on your shoot.
I was just up in Nashville, dealing with helping out there, just a little bit.
Luckily, I don't work on the weekend, so I'm safe. But it will be COVID coverage starting Monday again.
Yeah, COVID tornado coverage will be a little different. So
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you shelter in place if you don't have a shelter?
That's what's been crazy. While I've been here doing this, Andrew texted me that the tarp blew off. The tarp that was his roof blew off and then flooded the basement. So now it looks like the basement will have to be replaced as well as the rest of his house.
are they rebuilding there?
Yeah. They think it'll take about 6 months.
Okay. The way I had to load these up, it's just one big file of images. So we have all the singles plus all the images from a story in the same folder. So we can just run through a slideshow on that, I guess. That'll.
Should we vote while we're doing it since these images are not strangers to us?
We're just picking one.
Okay.
So you may want to wait until the end and then figure out what you like the best.
Okay.
Actually, let me separate these into folders. It'll be real easy just to put the stories in their own folder, just to clean it up a little bit for you.
Sorry, Adam, I had them in their own folders. I thought I was making it easier for you.
Well, I think it's just it's a little confusing to see. Everything in one contact sheet.
Yeah.
Darn, the auto show is canceled.
The Detroit Auto Show.
Yeah.
Eek.
What isn't canceled at this point?
Guess it's supposed to be a field hospital, is what they're going to change it to. This center there.
Is Detroit getting hit pretty hard?
Yeah.
Oh, really bad.
Yeah. I think it's one of the top ones in our state.
Didn't they used to have that in January?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they were just going to have it in the summer this year, and it was supposed to be all different with people doing donuts on the roof of the old Cobo Hall and driving around town, and not anymore.
I remember when I was at the Free Press in the old building, and it was the night of the auto show. You could see the limos lined up all the way down from Cobo, all the way downtown, circling all over the place. I think every limo in Michigan was hired for that night.
Yeah, it's an interesting show. It must have been the gala.
Yeah.
Yeah. The auto prom, as we call it.
Yep.
It's always interesting to cover.
I can't believe they tore down the Joe. Gosh.
Yeah, I know that was just still. I think there's maybe just a little bit of it left, but
Yep.
yeah,
I've been following. And they tore down the palace. I was there when it opened.
oh yeah. I was
We had
surprised. It
season tickets.
seemed like it was in good shape,
Yep.
but
Okay, I got these loaded up. So these are the best singles that we had. I don't know if you need to see them in a slideshow, or is this okay? You
I think
remember
this is good.
Works for me.
way back 12 hours ago when we first did the
I was gonna say, is that picture from yesterday?
yeah, almost.
That little girl in the bottom left is all grown up now.
So there's our singles, and then this is the news picture story from Dayton. The Ohio Understanding Award.
Ohio Understanding Award's not eligible for this.
Never mind. You didn't see that. Sports picture story. Feature picture story. Team picture story. And there's back to singles. So from everything today, what stands out the most?
I mean, I have three that I like, and then just will it down to like the feature picture story.
Yep.
The little girl, it's all grown up now. I like the bounce house.
Which are for the picture stories? For the picture stories, are we picking one image or the whole story?
The whole story.
Yep, whole story.
Those were the exact three things I was thinking.
The only other one I might throw in there is the cemetery photo.
Yeah, I like that too. But
I like it. I don't think it rises to the other ones. That bounce house one though, when we pulled that back up, it hit me
Yep.
like just as strong as it did the first time.
yeah,
Can they see that ninth picture there? Or they already get rid of it? There we go.
I think
Couldn't
it's
even see that. Sorry, I've got a window in front of that.
I really like that farm story.
Right. You pull it up real quick. I think I like between this or the bounce house.
Yep, me too.
Okay.
So what I like about, yeah, I mean, I like the simplicity and just how quick that bounce house reads and how it just hits you every time.
Mhm.
It is the definition of a feature photo. I mean, it's perfect. Can we go back to the story real quick? That story just,
I think the story's got so many that have that same caliber
Yep.
that makes it. Maybe I'm leaning towards the story.
that second frame in the story where you have the reflection of the field and
Yep.
then the 10th frame with the kid jumping out of the silo and
Trophy one too above it. And
yeah, just chilling, looking, and the even the 6th one where they're just sitting there playing cards,
dad asleep over there.
dad asleep in the recliner.
Yeah.
I mean, I think when I look at all of this work that has just been recognized, there's some really strong work being done. If we didn't have this story, I would feel very comfortable giving the feature photo best of show. It's very cool. It is way cool. I just think recognizing the commitment to telling a story in this day and age, tie goes to the story in my mind.
I'm good with that. I think this shows a level of commitment and access and trust and all these things we've talked about all day.
Execution.
Even the simple.
Not necessarily saying that the bounce house photo doesn't have those, but this just reads, and I'm good with this one.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
I just had a quick question. Was the bounce house one, was that even in anyone's portfolio? I don't remember seeing it. Just curious.
I don't think so. Okay. There were a couple I was surprised were not.
Yeah, no portfolio.
Okay. All right, just
and ironically, I think it's generally the picture story that trips up a lot of people when they're building a portfolio.
Does to me
having that requirement in there. Just not everybody shoots them.
The cemetery photo was not in a portfolio. I don't think the food photo was in the portfolio.
Yeah, I guess it's like he said, probably they just didn't have stories.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like the way they shoot, but this is the one here.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. This has been a long day.